Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is BYU Pathway Portal and how to use the BYU Pathway Portal to submit ticket requests. So for today, I'm going to be looking at the companionship app. We're going to be looking at the companionship app together, and we are going to see some of the various important things we can do with the companionship app. Okay, so first thing first, this is the most effective tool that you use as a BYU Pathway student. It's more like an administrative app where you go to submit ticket requests and also have access to other invaluable services. So first thing first, we're going to be looking at the network. So this is where you can find your mentor info, and since this is personal information, I'm going to have to access that. But if you want to go direct to find your mentor, you can always look through this info. So my previous videos are also explain the benefits of a mentor. You can go back if you want to look at that. So next up, we have the services. So the very first service you can find is the academic exceptions petition. So going over there, you're going to have to see a disclaimer saying that submitting this request does not guarantee approval, and also approval or denial of this petition may affect your tuition, academic status, or international standing. So it is always better that you talk to your mentor or you talk to whoever is in charge or in control of your academic standings before going up here to make an academic exceptions or petitions. So lastly, decision by the committee are permanent or final. So you need to have that in mind and also put that into consideration. Next up, we have the enrollment verification. So this serves a whole lot of purposes, especially for those who want to apply for a laptop in the Lotan or any other organization. So an enrollment verification may be needed just so that you can be certain that you are actually enrolled into BYU Pathway or any of the universities in association with BYU Pathway. So what we have here is the institution you're enrolled in and also some personal verification just to show that you are the one initiating this request. So it's quite very, very valuable. As you can see, it will also ask you reasons for why you need the enrollment verification. Once you've done all of this, you submit, then you would get the enrollment verification document direct to your email. So next up, we have the graduation application. So for most of you who's going to be graduating or who's going to have your first certification, you have to apply for a graduation. Okay, application for a graduation will also ascertain that your certification is in place and will be emailed to you when necessary. So this is what you do the time you expected to complete the requirements and the credentials for whatever you're applying for. And also you're going to indicate the term for which you are applying for. Then you're going to also specify the document or the certification or the credential you want or you have completed and want. So afterwards, you have to click on submit. So that is that for the application for graduation. Then next, we have the official transcript. So if you want to order your official transcript, this is where you can actually do that. And you can also please contact your recipient regarding which transcript type they will accept and meet their requirements. Okay, so this is very, very important that you have in mind. So for those who need your official transcript, you can always visit the companionship app for that access. So next up, we have the support cases. So this also is where you open cases and close cases as submitting a ticket. So in my previous video, I was able to show you how to submit a ticket, but that I did through the BYU Pathway portal. But looking at the companionship app, you see it's quite very clear and very, very detailed on how to submit a ticket. So you can see some of the cases you had already opened, which are open cases. For mine, you can see that I have a case being reported that has not been closed yet. You also have closed cases to see if there are any cases that have been closed, or so this is helpful. If maybe those cases are not being resolved, you can actually go back and do what's necessary for it to be resolved. Then next, you can submit new cases. So it just looks like what we talked about earlier. So there's nothing really different. So you just have to specify the main topic and also give a detailed description. You also have to indicate your preferred contact method and your contact info, then submit a screenshot with your ticket, and that is that. So I think this is pretty much very, very straightforward and not complicating. So that is that for submitting cases, and that is that for all of the services we can find in the companionship app. So next up, we have the chat button. This is where you actually you want to ask a question, or you want a quick tutorial, we probably create a college credit, or want to submit feedback. So all of these, you can do it in the chat section. And mostly you may be given a chat box to chat you up or something different, but this is where you actually have to do all of this. Then next up, we have jobs. Okay, so we have tier 1 jobs available, and also jobs you have applied for. So if you've applied for any, you can actually do that in any of these, or if you want to check for the jobs which you have already applied for, then you can do that over here. So notifications, this is where if you have any notification, perhaps concerning your ticket raised, or perhaps concerning services being rendered, you can find that here. And Mo is actually going to tell you how you can add the companionship app to your home screen. So you see the companionship app is more or likely an administrator app where you go to do many important things. So do drop your comments in the comment section, and also if there's anything or any question you have, and also anything you feel needs to be added, flexibility to the companionship app, I really appreciate that. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and catch you up later. Thank you.